Everybody, welcome back to this random journey. I have just dropped my children off at my mom's house. My eldest is on a trip, and so I have a free afternoon. My husband's at work. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with my afternoon. I'm really excited because I have a couple ideas. I'm on gravel, so if it's loud, that's why. So I'm sorry for that. But I'm headed to my local Walmart. I'm going to check there for a box that would work for a file box in my new storage cubicle. I'll throw a picture up so you can see what I'm talking about. I got that from IKEA on our trip, which I will talk about here in a little while with you guys. So yeah, I'm just going to head on to Walmart, look there. I've looked online everywhere trying to find a file box, and so far there's nothing that will fit the space well. There was like a half file box, but then it was like 9 inches wide, and it would have been 18 inches if I got double, and I can only have 13 inches. And so I actually came up and drew a plan for a file box that I could make. But before I go and buy all the stuff to try to make that, I thought that I would look at Walmart, just see if there's something that I could use, because it would save me a lot of time if I could just buy it, obviously. But that's what I'm headed to do right now. I also want to work on another project if I have time, so it probably will all be dependent on if I find something at Walmart that can be suitable, or something I can kind of, change a little bit and make it work. So that's what we're going to do today. Alright, so I was driving to Walmart, and I just happened to notice it was trash day. Oh, sorry, let me turn this off. I just happened to notice it was trash day in a certain area of town, so I just swung in to see if there was anything on the curb. And I just picked up a mirror. The frame's broke, but I'm going to hop out real quick and grab, there's a tote in this trash can that I really want. Alright, so I didn't like go into the garbage, it was like right on top. There was a tote, it was broken, but I'm using totes. I'm cutting mouth plates for puppets out of totes right now. There's a TV right here, and it's probably broke, so I'll probably just leave it because I don't want to chance it being broke and all that. So I'm just gonna look and see. There's like 1,000 boxes right here. It's probably just like nothing, so I'm not gonna get out. Look like a light fixture. Lots of prime boxes there. My dad could use some boxes, but I saw a lot of boxes, so he could get boxes probably anytime. And then there was one more thing I saw that I might get. I'm gonna get out and look at it. It was a cooler, and I'll show you guys this later. I know this isn't the best video, but it was like impromptu, so I'm gonna get out and look at this real quick, and then I'll see what it is. Nah, it was pretty broken. The lid was all broken, and then on the inside of the cooler it was actually broken, so we won't grab that. But I did get that mirror in that broken tub because, like I said, I can use the tub material, the plastic. I can repurpose that, which I'm really excited about. For mouth plates for my puppets. My daughter's doing, for homeschooling, she's going to be doing some puppetry. So that'll come in handy. And then I grabbed that mirror. My husband's probably going to kick me for that one because the mirror is still intact. So the mirror itself is not broken, but the frame was broken. So I'll show that to you here in just a little bit whenever I get somewhere that's not around other people's houses. Okay, so I just picked up a lawn chair, really nice lawn chair. I don't know if it works 100% because I just kind of grabbed it, but I did see what I think would be wrong with it and why they would have thrown it away. Is it has like a nylon rope that holds the seat together, and it had busted. So I think if I just had a rope to fix it, it'll work just fine. So we're gonna check that out when we get home. So it's almost back to school time, so I thought I could check the back to school area first for like a file box type thing, and just see what I can find. The first option I came across was this box, and it wasn't going to work. Neither was this because of the size. And then I found the aisle with the cube boxes and found this tub that I kind of liked that might work. So Walmart was a bust as far as the storage file box. I did like that navy blue with gold pinning, whatever you call that, I don't know, the geometric looking one. I did like that one, but it didn't have a way to hold your files, so I would have to come up with some way to do that. So I'm going to think on that, because it would still be a lot cheaper to makeshift that into something I could use than to build one from scratch. So, and I could get 4 of those and have 2 for file boxes and 2 for like bigger type items that I need to store. So it would be, it would match all the way across the bottom there. So that's what we're thinking on now. But I have enough projects that I believe I will be busy today. It's already 1 o'clock. My husband gets off around 3, so I just have a couple hours anyway. So not really a whole bunch of time to dedicate to building something, but I can work on and look at these things that I picked up on the side of the road and see if there's anything I can do with those. So let's get home and let's check these things out. Alright, so here is the chair I was telling you about, and I'm going to get it out and show it to you guys a little bit better, and I want to look at it myself. So we'll take it around back or whatever and look at it. Alright, we're in my backyard here, and I'm going to turn you around and show you these 3 things that we got from the side of the road, and what condition they're in now, and then see if they're salvageable, and what maybe is my thought process on what to do with them. We only went down about 6 streets just because I saw that there was trash cans out, and then I just happened to come upon these things. So yeah, I'm going to turn you around now. Here are the 3 items. Start with the first one I picked up, which is this one. It is broke. It's a mirror. It's got no cracks in the actual mirror part. I looked at these at Walmart and they were about $5, but it is broke here. So I won't be saving the frame at all. What I'm thinking is I'll pull the frame completely off and I'll just use the mirror part, and I'll actually make a new frame for it, and maybe paint it or decorate it with something, and then maybe try to resell it or keep it for myself if I really like it. And then, like I said, this tub, sorry about that dog, this tub is busted. The neighbor's dog. This tub is busted, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be cutting this up into chunks, into pieces, to use for puppetry. And then, of course, this right here, I'm going to have to go grab my tripod so that I can set this up for you guys and see what kind of condition it's in. So it looks like it really is just this cord right here that is the problem, and it's just woven. I'll bring you guys in closer so you can see what I'm talking about. But I think if we fix that, then this chair will be pretty good. Of course, give it a little bit of paint to make it look a little nicer. So let me show you what's going on with this. Alright, so here's what I was talking about. This paracord used to be attached here, just knotted at the end like this. And what has happened is it broke and unraveled, and so that is wrong with it. And it does look like, now I'm looking closer, it is pretty worn right here as well. So what we might do is put a new sheet or a new bottom on it. I could just use that as a template. But it has this really neat little cup holder on the side here, which I thought was pretty cool. all in all, it's in fairly decent condition as far as the frame goes, because it can still move and operate the way it's supposed to. So it works fine. It's just the, like I said, this stuff here, and then of course this will have to be replaced. This here will have to be replaced with some kind of a fabric. So that's something to think about. So yeah, all in all, I think that's pretty cool find. I knew the chair was going to be a pretty big project and probably not one that I'll be able to complete today. But it is something that I think is feasible. It's something that can be fixed, and we can save it from going to the landfill. If nothing else, it is made out of metal, and if I don't feel like it's a good enough project, or if I feel like it's going to take too much time or effort, I could always scrap it. I don't want to do that. I would rather upcycle it and make it into something, you know, great. So that's something I'm going to be thinking about. So today I think I'm going to work on the mirror and try to do something with that, whether it's putting on a new frame or what have you. So I'm going to brainstorm just for a little bit here, and then I'm going to get to work. I started disassembling this mirror by taking off the paper backing. It had gotten wet because I think it had drizzled and gotten it just wet a little bit on the back, so it was bad. And then, like I said, I had to get this frame taken off. It was a little harder than what I thought because the glue was very sticky, except for in that one spot where it had broken. And now I'm just going to give this mirror a really quick wipe down, check it over for flaws, and get it cleaned up. I gave this a really quick wipe down. It still needs to be re-wiped because it's got some smudges, but I wanted to note, sorry for the dog, I wanted to note there is one scratch on the mirror. It's a little bitty one. Let's see here, right? I don't know if you can see it right there. It's not really big or noticeable. That's the only thing wrong. Of course, it's dirty still. I need to wipe it a little bit more, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. So let's try to do something with this. And here's our messy shed. Another project laying on the floor there that I need to do. Whether I get to today or not, I really want to get to that today. That's a project I have going for another video I'm making. So yeah, let's see what my husband has in here as far as supplies. Alright, after some digging, it took a lot of digging, I found these pieces. There's 3 of them. They're still pretty thick, but I'm going to go with it because this is probably as thin as my husband has, and I really don't want to have to go back to the store. This almost fell over. So we're going to work with this and figure out something to do with them. I'm going to get out of this hot shed though, because I am sweating so bad. Alright, so I'm just looking here at the board, how long it is compared to my mirror. I'm thinking about doing, I like these rounded edges, so I thought that if I did like 3 of these, like that, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, you couldn't see. Alright, so if I had the board like this, and then I did 1, 2, 3, like that. And then on the back side, I'll do a cardboard to hold the actual mirror on to it. I think that would look pretty neat, actually. I wouldn't have to do much work to it other than getting these pieces together. So we're going to try that, I think. Okay, so a little change of plans, I think. I still got to lay it out and see, but the board that I had picked out, and I don't want to use another board, only made 3, and then I got 2 more after that. I was going to do 3 on top of 3 on bottom, but I could make 1 more prominent, so I could make the bottom have 3 and the top only have 2. That way, so there's a definite bottom and there's a definite top to this piece. So I think I'm going to do that, so I don't have to cut another board. So I'm going to start getting this laid out, how I'm going to assemble it, and then I got to figure out how to get all these boards attached to each other. So that's what I'm going to work on now. Here I am trying to decide what screws to use and to make sure they don't go through. I wind up picking the wrong screws, and later on, after I shoot this video, my husband comes home from work and helps me change out all the screws I put in and replace them with ones that actually work. Here in just a second, my phone actually turned off the video recording because it ran out of storage, and I didn't capture the moment when my husband walked up and helped me change out all these screws to different screws because these ones just were not holding correctly. So he helped me out with that, and I give him big thanks for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here is the before and after of what happened with this transformation. If you like this video and want to see more like it, make sure to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you next time.